The KwaZulu-Natal MEC for Human Settlements, Sponiso Duma, is visiting the Kenville informal settlement in Durban. One person was killed and homes were destroyed during a fire 2 weeks ago. For more on this story, we cross now to SABC News reporter Nonhlakanipho Magwaza. Very good afternoon, Nonhlakanipho. So what's happening where you are?
Good afternoon, and to the viewers at home. Yes, we are here in Kenville, where 2 weeks ago this place, the houses were devastated by a fire that occurred here in this area. One person died, a pregnant woman who was locked inside the home and couldn't escape at the time. A week ago, the cabinet came and visited the area just to assess the situation in the area. And today, this week, the MEC has brought in building materials for the family. There are over 200 houses that were burnt down 2 weeks ago, and I'm told it's like over 400 families that were affected. We'll be speaking now to the MEC of Human Settlements here in the province, Mr. Sponiso Duma, who will be telling us more about exactly the type of building materials that they are assisting the residents in the area with. Mr. Duma, we see that people have started rebuilding their homes. Is this the plan that government has for the people, or is this a temporary plan for them?
Thank you so much for allowing us this opportunity. Let me greet your good self and your viewers at home. Indeed, you know that we are a caring government. We are informed by the material conditions that after they have suffered tremendously after the fires, we had to do something. This is the original position where we are almost 2 weeks ago. It was damaged badly. We supply almost all the material. 237 families suffered at that particular time, including the individuals. Almost 437 were destroyed in terms of the processes. We lost one of the family members who was already been buried. The material has been applied to the level that it must be something that is conducive for the weather pattern. It is something that is the temporal measure for now, because as you know that the government is busy trying to procure a proper land. In terms of the proper land going forward, it must be suffering. It must also be applicability in terms of environment impact assessment. It must be done, and it must be to the standard where you can also understand that it's a livable condition. We are planning that for now on it, but from now there must be still in a condition that is okay. And we want to thank the role that has been played by eThekwini municipality with our department, because we've been working together since day one.
MEC Duma, speaking about the land, since the 2021 floods that occurred here in the province, we've heard that government is having a problem with securing the land to build people homes. How is the progress in securing land to build homes for the flood victims and for the people who live in informal settlements?
I'm sure you understand that majority is an urban stream, is a metro. It means that much of the procul land is a private land. We are talking with different property developers. As you know that we've developed Konopia at some point in time. We've developed around the area of Dube Trade Port. We're just taking different areas, and I'm sure as you know that during the Konopia, the issue of beneficiary list, we thought we are just going to harness the process. Unfortunately, the issue of exodus. People are coming from different areas, Eastern Cape, in different areas in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, because of job opportunities in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. We have to accommodate almost all those matters. So it won't be something, because it's a moving target. That's a reality that we might even have this backlog, as you know, that even to the 2035. But we are approaching this process that on a regular basis, we are talking to Amakosi in some instances, whenever there is a land that is processed, whenever there is a land that is okay in terms of what we could advocate, because we wouldn't want to take these communities to wetlogs. We would want to take them to wetlands. We would want to take them to a flat line area. We must be concise and details when it comes to those issues, and we're working with almost all the stakeholders in the process.
Last question, MEC. We see that we have like over 3,000 informal settlements here in eThekwini, and they seem to be growing day by day. Are there any plans to stop the increasing of informal settlements, especially here in eThekwini, because we seem to be having more and more fires, especially in winter, as you saw 2 weeks ago?
In terms of Sploma, the developmental pattern of eThekwini, eThekwini, we have just agreed, and even in other municipalities, that let us ensure that whenever there is a land that has been with informal settlements, once they are evacuated, when they are taken to a new place, we just block that area because it must be to the specific details where it must be designed. I think there will not be a time where we say that from now onwards we will not have new people coming to eThekwini municipality, but indeed we will try by all means in terms of the developmental pattern. We have identified some pocket. In some instances, you know that the middle class, those who can afford to have a subsidy from the bank, those who can't even afford, we are also accommodating that processes. As you can see, the issue of Konopia, that you'll have the proper housing, then you'll have those, the rent, that they could rent at the same time. So we are accommodating almost all those processes. And at some point in time, we hope and pray that eThekwini will be fully fledged in terms of development, and other local areas will also assist us with the land that is going to address this process.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That was MEC Duma telling us about the procurement of land just to build up these people, informal settlement people, as well as those who are affected by floods in 2021, to build them proper formal structures. And he is saying that they are having a problem currently with securing proper land that is not a wetland or is not prone to floods. But as you can see behind me, people are still trying to put together pieces of their lives after it was devastated by the fire 2 weeks ago. They are trying to rebuild their homes. As you can see, some of them are still starting off. Some of them have just finished, but they're just putting their finishing touches to their homes here in Kenville. Back to you in studio.
Thanks very much, my colleague there, Nonhlakanipho Magwaza.